Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another day of adventure here in the ancient ruins of Slime Rancher. And we are presented with a little bit of a pickle to start our morning off with. And actually, you guys have hinted at the puzzle pieces that I'm not sure I would have been able to ever put together by myself. Just to let you guys know, it comes to the mystery of how to harvest the phase lemons. So it has something to do with the fact that we are in an area that experienced an ancient disaster once long ago. So who knows what happened here, but as a result we have a bunch of quantum slimes running around. They leave behind their quantum plorts that, there they go. They leave behind their quantum plorts when they're not busy zipping between different realities. Oh, there goes another one. And it's really fun to watch them actually. Oh, did he leave a little plort behind? No, he didn't leave a little plort behind. But what happens when they start doing their little phase is that they're actually ghosting through the realities to another version of themselves. And then they'll zip over to that other version of themselves. And that is actually part of the key to the mystery. Oh, look at that garden down there. That's so cool. But part of the key to the mystery of how we are supposed to harvest phase lemons. So a quantum slime's favorite fruit is the phase lemon. Phase lemons grow on the phase lemon tree. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out how on earth I am supposed to harvest these lemons. I thought, okay, if the quantum slime will hold still for a moment by splashing it with water. Maybe you splash the phase lemons with water, but that's not how you do it. And the way that you actually have to harvest phase lemons is you have to grab another fruit. And I guess you have to affect the realities of the fruit compared to the phase lemon. Who knows? I'm sure there's some sciencey, fancy explanation for how this works. But you shoot the phase lemon tree with another fruit. Look at that, and now we have a phase lemon. No, now we almost have a phase lemon. Okay, I gotta shoot it with a couple more fruits. There we go, and we just got the phase lemon. Look at that. That is so cool. I definitely would not have figured that out for the longest time without your guys' help, so I really appreciate it, because otherwise it would have been really frustrating. That's one of those puzzles, like the puzzle of putting the plorts into the slime statues. Probably I could have figured that out on my own, but that one I probably would have tried everything else under the sun but that. Look at all those slimes. They're really happy down there today. I probably really would have tried absolutely everything else but shooting the phase lemon trees with another fruit. So I really appreciate that. That saved me a lot of headache. So let's go ahead and read the Slimepedia entry so we can find out what this latest gardening edition has added to our resources. The phase lemon, plucked from a tree rooted in the past, future, or type fruit. So that's kind of cool. So I guess we had to affect the reality of the phase lemon for it to drop the fruit. That's so interesting. I'm not very good with time twisty stuff, but believe it or not, my beloved darling's mother is really brilliant. She's a doctor in real life, and she already is a really highly renowned doctor in the nation for what she does. She's very smart, and studying this type of quantum reality business is actually one of her hobbies. There's books surrounding the entire living room of her home going off of these things, so it'd be interesting to have a talk with her one day. Next time we sit down to dinner together, I can bring up the subject of phase lemons and quantum slimes and see what she thinks. But in any case, okay, so the phase lemon comes from a different place and time. They are like an echo reverberating through the halls of the ancient ruins, never staying in the same place for long. In order to harvest phase lemons, a rancher must pass fruit matter through the phase lemon tree while lemons are present. This process somehow removes the fruit from our reality and phases in a lemon in exchange. On the ranch, deposit a phase lemon into the garden's depositor and you'll grow a large phase lemon tree of your own. This tree will last for several harvests. Wonderful! So I'm not sure if I want to grow that on the farm because it's kind of... Oh, hi guys! Did you guys know I had some phase lemons? What, you weren't hungry? They're all ghosts of a slime. They're not actually like the slime itself. They're all just thinking about being a possible slime. So they're ghost versions of the actual phantom slimes. That's so fun. The actual quantum slimes. Okay, there's some quantum slimes down here. Hello, everyone. I happen to have some phase lemons. Would you guys like to eat some? Oh, he liked it. All right, look at that. And we've got some of the phase plorts. So that's so interesting. Look at him. He just phased through. The little ghost phasing through reality itself. That's what they're doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he turned into a largo. I wonder if they can still phase even once they become a largo. That's probably a pretty good question. Oh my gosh, and it's a really handsome largo. Will you hold still for just a second so I can get a good look at you? Please? Ouch! That's not really what I had in mind when I said, would you hold still for a second? Oh, he's thinking about ghosting on me. He's thinking about ghosting on me. I just want to look at you for just a moment because you're so cool. You look like, he looks a lot like a lemon right now, doesn't he? He looks so much like a lemon. I really like him. Hold still. Okay, hold still. Hold still. I'm trying to get a good picture of you. Okay, good. I hope that'll work for science. All right, so there's that guy. I'm not sure. And actually, we did just figure out that he can still phase because we watched him try to ghost on us. And there go the ghost of some of the other phases. So I wonder if sitting in water prevents them from phasing, and that's why they're here, actually. That's a good question. Because look, his little phase goes up, but he doesn't go anywhere. So I wonder if you can keep phase slimes in a pond instead of a corral, and if that would be safer. Because it doesn't seem like they're very good at scooching around the place. Well, I take that back, because then these guys are jumping for it. Yeah, and they're both hungry. So no, I don't think you can keep them in a pond, though there is a very contemplative, quiet little meditative puddle slime hiding in the corner back here. And we have started to figure out these echoes are really cool. So you can collect up these different echoes and use them as decorations. I'm not sure if that's true. It almost feels like, of course it's probably true, but I feel like there's a mystery within a mystery and a place where you have to question reality like this. So I kind of feel like the echoes actually may do something else if you're not careful. So I'm a little leery of putting them on my farm, but I really like the gold echoes actually. They're very pretty. And apparently you can actually find the echoes when you are using extractors around here. So I wonder, can I put down... can I actually warp out of here? Okay, I'm gonna have to get home the hard way. But I could put down a pump way back here, and hopefully I'll figure out how the heck to get back to it at some point in the future. But I need to make more teleporters, more warp teleporters, so that I can warp into the deep parts of the ancient ruins like this and be able to get home pretty easily. So speaking of getting home, I found the pretty pond. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Why did I do this? This isn't how I wanted to get home. I didn't want to get home through death. That wasn't exactly my plan. You guys, look! It's another treasure pod! Oh, that's so exciting! Okay, I gotta wait for my energy to restore. We did manage to get the treasure pod that taught us the schematic for these beautiful columns last time too. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is so lovely. Are you gonna teach me about these beautiful yellow flowers? Please do. I'll be so excited. Yay! A grass patch! I'll take grass. I will take this lovely grass patch. I am quite happy about that too. I don't even have enough places to be able to decorate with all of these things. Alright, so let's see. There's another one of the largos. So largos can definitely phase. Whew, they sound really dangerous to try to keep on a ranch actually. I'm a little bit leery about that now. I have the quantum plorts. As far as I know... Oh, and there's a tar. Alright, took care of the tar. Oof, there's a lot of slimes over here. Things could possibly get a little bit dangerous soon. Too many plorts flying around that don't exactly match up properly. Like that! Oh my! Oh boy! Everybody okay? Let me just collect that phase plort before you guys do something naughty with it. That poor tabby slime was still traumatized. Alright, so let's see. How do I get out of here? There's carrots, and I'm gonna definitely have to make myself... Oh, and there's my little warper. Okay, I guess I just have to take all of these back manually. So let me gather up my gadget, because I don't want to leave my wonderful... That's my really useful refinery link. I don't want to leave that here. There definitely has to be more treasure pods to find. Hi, buddy! The birth of a puddle slime! Maybe I could bring my extra puddle slimes over here. This looks like a safe pond for them. I do love keeping wild groups of puddle slimes. Look, look, look! It's another one of these guys! We got another echo! Oh, it's so fun! Yeah, maybe I'll bring some of my puddle slimes over here. I definitely have too many puddle slimes, and I do need to start getting some vegetable gardens going. So I was thinking of getting an oka or a carrot garden inside of our cave system. And it might be really useful to bring them right over here, so we'll have to see. All right, let's see. Let's run this way. Anything over here? Nope. And we'll run this way. Oh, and there's some tar. I don't want to risk my puddle slimes getting exposed to tar. That's the thing, though. They're my precious little ones. All right, let's get rid of all those guys. Okay, is this another one of the phase lemon trees? They're so squat and cute. They kind of remind me of a pogo fruit tree. All right, and there's another wall. I need to open up some of these walls so that, hi slimes, so that I'll be able to do some more exploring. All right, that closes that one. That's the gate out of here. Okay, so I know how to get out of here. Oh, and that closes that one too. Oh my, so I just like blocked myself off, I think. Can I go down here? Hello? Huh. Yeah, okay, so you have to have this one activated to be able to get in, it seems. Okay, I can totally deal with that. There's so many henhens. Ooh, where's this? Wow, there's so many of these. Okay. A light. There's a whole bunch of pogo fruit on the ground. And then what happens if I activate this? Is this gonna lead me to that big old boom slide or the big old boom Gordo that we found last time? Because he was huge. He was huge, and I don't like the idea of the ancient ruins being stuck under, like, or stuck on top of a gigantic boom slime that could go at any minute. Where on earth did he go? Oh, and we've got some trouble down there. We've got some trouble. Somebody's causing some trouble. Wow, I didn't know they eat henhens. Oh, and there's another one of the little echoes. Okay, so we're collecting up echoes. And I need to get out of here. But I'm also going to need to do a lot of thorough exploring to make sure that we examine each area. Look at this. More of the refined pieces of the crystal. That's pretty amazing. I just feel like I have to poke my nose around this entire place. Because who knows? Treasure pods! Who knows what treasure pods we might stumble on after all. So let's see what this one is. It's a sunburst tree! It's a sunburst tree! We can have pretty golden leaves! Pretty golden leaves on our farm now! Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, the trees. I am just thrilled to pieces. Wonderful. That's everything I was hoping for. Alright, so let me activate this one. Alright. And does that open up this one? It does open up this one. Where's this one lead then? Oh, no, it closed off that one. Alright, I'm gonna get myself good and lost, aren't I? I just foresee it happening. This is going to be really important. A really, really, really important reason why Seri should definitely make sure that she gets the teleporter pad so we can just get deep into this whole area. Hey, what's this? Alright, any treasure in here? Alright, nope, no treasure. But yeah, I definitely need to get the teleporter pad so I can break my way in and find whatever secrets are lurking. Hello, hello? Okay, no secrets over here. What about secrets up here? Was there a secret over here? Interesting. I wonder if you can like herd your slimes. I wonder if I could just have a big wild herd of some sort of slime through careful management of these areas. Because now we have a whole bunch of the tabby pink largos. So I wonder if I could keep them there and then they could eat those fruits down there and just give me tons and tons of plorts to harvest. So I have to think about that. Anywhere I can utilize, I can utilize space to be able to raise slimes without having to sacrifice ranch space is quite nice. Oh, and I'm back around. Hi, buddy. I'm back to you. Wow. Okay, so that was what was under him. Okay, so I need to figure out where on earth that boom... What on earth was that? Was that just a normal phase largo? Hi, buddy. You don't look so normal. Their eyes glow very interestingly. Look, it's a green one. It's a green one. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin with this. Okay, red echoes, you guys are gonna have to wait here, okay? Wow, they're really cool. There's green echoes. Okay, now I know what I'm gonna be working on collecting. Oh, that's so exciting. There's echoes of green color. Oh, I'm slipping. Okay, grab the ivy and climb back up. All right, so now I'm lost again. All right, I've got this. We'll figure it out. I have a feeling a very smart thing for a certain series. Ooh, okay. Look, there's a red echo down there. Oh man, this is kind of fun to just run around and collect up the echoes. No idea where I'm at. Who knows? Who knows? Locked myself out of there, wherever that is. Oh my. But it's kind of nice just to run around and do a little exploring. I'm pretty sure that's the direction that's supposed to take me back home. So I better tell him to open up that gate again. Oh wait, what's this? Okay, this seems new. Look, there's a blue echo. right, come here, come here. And got it. Okay, I think this is just the... Oh, no, I don't think this is the other side of the spot I was talking about raising the tabbies. Well, if you ever want to manage to have a Seri get confused, then give me something where a mild sense of direction is important. I actually have a terrible sense of direction in real life too. It alarms my beloved Chips quite often. When we go to Taiwan, he plans on giving me a little sign that will be laminated, and it will say, "I'm lost. Please return me to," and it'll have our apartment address on it. Because I get lost very easily. But I think I know where I am now. I'm in the basement of the entrance, and if I go this way, dun 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 dun, and then I come over here, and there's another echo. That's so cool. And then I come over here, and I'm free. I'm free. I did it, you guys. I found my way back out, and we can go home now, home to Honeypint with our quantum plorts and blue echoes and gold echoes and green echoes. I'm so excited that green echoes exist. So it's going to be really fun to be able to zip back over there. That's really amazing. And I have a feeling we've just barely touched the surface. We have found 3 different types of decorations that we can actually use to decorate the entire world with what was over there, including the column, the wonderful yellow leaves of the beautiful tree, and the grass patch. So I'm pretty sure we'll find other pieces too. And we do have the echoes, which are going to be a really nice decoration resource. And the echoes we could probably use, and maybe that's one of the reasons that they exist. You could probably use the echoes to be able to guide your way back home by setting them up like breadcrumbs, echo memory breadcrumbs. Oh wow, we got the While You Were Away achievement. What does that do? I don't remember that one. I probably should have gotten it by now, in my opinion. We've been playing for a very long time. While you were away. Return to the ranch after more than 24 hours. Yeah, we've done that a few times. So I'm glad it thinks we haven't, because hey, you know, more perks for us. All right, quantum plorts. I don't think we need the quantum plorts for any projects, but what I do want to see is the fact that we have finally managed to snag. Well, first we'll look at the decorations. Let's see, sunburst tree, quantum plorts. So they are needed. Okay, so if we want to have the beautiful grass and the ruined pillars, we will want quantum plorts. So I'll probably toss the quantum plorts into the refinery then. But there was something else I was super excited about finding. Oh yeah, we needed the warp. So I need to get another teleporter crafted. I don't think I am allowed to do that. I'm only allowed to have the 2 teleporters. But I think I'm willing to sacrifice the violet teleporter for the sake of putting the teleporter inside the entrance of the ruins. That makes sense to me. So we'll pop up the violet teleporter and we'll move it over to the interior of the ruins at some point in the future. And then we have the beautiful, absolutely gorgeous sunburst tree, the grass patch, and the ruined pillar to be able to decorate with now. So let's go ahead and do a grass patch and put a grass patch down somewhere because that sounds exciting. All right, we'll toss these in here. And then I've got some echoes, some beautiful echoes to be able to decorate with. I think I want to put the blue echoes. Oh, and I need to get some more food. Hang on, guys. I'll go grab a piece of fruit really quickly. I'm sure there's something lying around somewhere over here. Oh, pogo fruit. All right, pogo fruit it is. That's just the best thing, the first thing I've got on hand. All right, we'll jump back through. Ha, I love those things. I can get everything done so much faster. Okay, who looks hungriest and most pathetic? You guys. All right, so I'll give you guys the stuff. And let's put the blue echoes inside of the cave system. And oh, I thought those were crates I could break open for a second, smashing my own crates. That's not gonna get me very far. All right, so let's see. How do I... Right here? Oh, that's so cool! Look at this! You guys! Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh! That's so fun! Look, what if we gather them up and then we like fly to the ceiling for a second and we can make them like little flowing stars on the ceiling. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! Okay, we're definitely going to gather up the red or the blue ones and scatter them on the ceiling of this cave because that is just too exciting. And I also think I am willing and ready to release our crystal slimes. Oh, this is painful. This is the most painful thing! Did I just lose my... I just lost my green berry! It was blasted right out of me. All right, guys. Well, That was a little more painful than I was anticipating, and poor Honeymint needs to have its Honeymint patches replanted. Wow, didn't expect that. I will be releasing the crystal. Oh no! Oh no! Am I out of Honeymint patches? What's happened to my gardens? What on earth? All right, we've got to replant our gardens. We have got to get ready to build a Honeymint's kingdom. I'm pretty sure we could move in the little slime stage, and we can move in some more flowers, and we can move in some columns and fun things like that. We can get all sorts of really adorable little fashion pods that we can use to decorate Honeymint's kingdom and his subjects. And I need to get the gardens up and going, and we're going to do some more exploring. I can't believe I lost my green echo. I was really excited about my green and gold echoes. I was going to scatter them around here. But I think that's going to be our next big project, is getting Honeymint's kingdom really looking absolutely stunning and beautiful. And we'll probably release those hunter tabbies as well, so that we can make this a safe kingdom where we don't have to worry about His Royal Majesty Honeymint possibly meeting an untimely end. So I'm really excited about all the projects. Every time there's an update, I'm so satisfied with what Slime Rancher has to offer, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.